Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your reading this week. I'm not putting any times or dates on my readings anymore, as all my readings are timeless. If you find yourself at this reading, this message is, and you're resonating with the message is for you. So I'm reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. These are general readings, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you, Sag. You can book a personal reading, a private personal reading with me through my website. That is BeTheChange333.com. That information is also in the description box below this video. All right, so what is going on for beautiful Sagittarius? What can we tell Sagittarius? Okay. Saggies, we have doubt. Something that you might be like kind of down in the dumps, or like, I doubt that's ever going to happen. I release the need to know all the answers. I forget who else got this week, but let's dive into this a little more. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of mystery going on right now, a lot of trickster energy as well. We're going through a lot of our own personal challenges and tests, and it's high highs and low lows and quite the roller coaster ride. Which can leave us into like doubting. Maybe we have a sense of inner knowing, and then all of a sudden another challenge comes around and we're like, I doubt that I'm ever going to get out of this loop, or whatever it is, and you find yourself searching for the answers. Instead of just searching for all the answers, ride the waves, ride the journey. It's showing you things. Let's see what it's showing you, Sagittarius. We are learning. This is part of Earth School. So you can't cheat. You can get help, which is most likely why you're on this reading right now, which should help you. Even if there's bits and pieces of your puzzle, it will help you. Okay. What can we tell Sagittarius? Victory and success, first card out. Wonder what your doubt is about. You have had success through some of your challenging times, Sagittarius. So there is wisdom gained. There's definitely there's a shift within you and in your life, for sure. Or you're hoping for victory and success, shall we say. We have heartache and loss, movements, choices, decisions, and light. Something's gone down, Sagittarius, for you. This may be why doubt was the first card out for you. It's caused you a lot of pain, suffering, loss, heartache. And it requires you to make new choices, new decisions, new movements towards something different and new for yourself. Focus on the positivity of this change for yourself, Sagittarius, because it is a positive shift regardless of how you're perceiving it right now. Focus on the light. Focus on the positivity. Focus on the healing aspects of your journey as well. Healing this heartache, this loss. Because whatever we have lost will come back to us. possibly in a different form, if it's meant to be. If we're meant to have this experience or this person in our life or whatever it is, it will return to you. Maybe not in the same form of the same person or the same job or home or whatever it is. Yet it's going to come back to you in a much grander, much greater way. And I know that people say this, it actually truly is true, but we have to really let go of grasping, holding on, and we want to heal and learn from that experience and heal the pain, heal the sadness, heal from the loss, which allows us to open ourselves up to a higher perspective, trusting in the divine order of the universe. A lot of things have come to a completion, especially in the Scorpio energy. It is the energy of death and rebirth, washing away the old, opening up a window for the new to come in. But we can't really, the new won't come in until we shut that door to the old, to what has already happened. It doesn't mean running away and escaping from it or pretending like everything's fine. It means to dive deeply into it, to understand what happened, why did I have this experience, and what has it taught me? What has it allowed me to grow in my life in some unique way? Are you able to see that growth? Are you able to feel that growth? Are you able to heal that growth? Honor the grief process. And there's more stages than just 5 stages to the grief process. We have denial, and then anger, which then turns to bargaining. Bargaining with the universe, bargaining with ourselves, bargaining with the situation. Which, when we realize none of that works, we don't get our way, we fall into depression, which is also a very important part of the grief process. Depression, the body's way of saying it needs rest, deep rest. So honor that part as well. And then we eventually resurface as accepting the situation, the circumstances, what had happened. And then those are the 5 that we all know of. From there, we have transcendence, integrating the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding of the lesson that all of that had taught us, and turning it into our strength, our wisdom, our medicine to heal ourselves as well as others. That is the beauty of pain and pleasure, sadness and joy. We have contrast. We live in a world of duality for a very big reason, so that we can reach the low lows only to really appreciate and love the high highs. Can't have light without dark, or vice versa. Okay, let's keep going. Sagittarius. This has been coming out for almost everybody. Talks about the tests, the challenges that the universe forces on us, basically, which is really our higher selves. These are things, situations, experiences that we actually designed for ourselves. Our souls know exactly what will get us to change, to shift, to move, to learn, and to grow. It is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart whatsoever. It is not for, it will show us our attachments. It'll show us our codependencies. It'll show us our weaknesses and our strengths. So you're gaining spiritual strength, knowledge, understanding of your journey in a very intense way. Needless to say, there is a lot to be gained out of that. A lot. It's worth more than any amount of money, any gold, anything. This wisdom is everything. It is the medicine. What else for Sag? else for Sagittarius, please? There's a lot of stop and go. Can't make up your mind. In and out, up and down, all around. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Universe. Know that you are supported. You are being watched. You are being protected by the universe. Universal forces are working within you and around you and through you, regardless whether you know or not. So yeah, so you took a hit, Sagittarius, maybe in your finances, maybe in your material world, maybe you've lost your home or your job or something that meant something to you. Conflict and defeat below that. This is definitely something that you've felt defeated. Maybe you had been up in the higher realms only to find that you missed some steps. You've skipped some steps and now you've got to spiral back down into your own inner psyche, down to the basement of yourself to retrieve whatever you had missed. And there is a little bit of a light, candle light lit there to show you, like, here it is, this little nugget, this little piece of wisdom. You missed this one. You were going too fast, and that's going to help you really move on from this experience, Sagittarius. Move on from the darkness into living life. It's green. The leaves are all green. It's light behind here where you were. It's dark. It's dismal. It's stagnant. Leaves are brown and decaying. So you are moving in a positive direction, whether it feels that way or not, because right now you're kind of doubting your journey, you're doubting yourself, you're doubting the universe at times, and you'll be shown. You'll be shown. Okay. We are moving on to the Muse Tarot for Sagittarius. So whether you know it or not, something has been a victory or success. It may not feel that way. It may actually feel the opposite way while you're still feeling the pain of it all. But focus on moving forward positively. Focus on the positive. Focus on the light. Focus on your healing. This is a healing journey, as well as a journey of self-discovery, self-understanding, self-awareness. All right, tell me about victory and success for Sagittarius, please. Four of Cups. Yeah, you're not quite seeing it yet, Sag, and that's why there's doubt. But it truly is. Even whatever had happened, if you've reached the point of acceptance and starting to move on, even though there's a part of you that's still hanging on like that, so messed up, maybe you're still angry or feeling defeated, know that you actually, this is the right move for you. So right now you're kind of not feeling, I'm trying to get the cups cards up, not feeling too happy about your situation because you're feeling like you've lost something. Something is gone, or yeah, she's got, you know, the 3 cups here that they're okay, but that's not really what I need in this life. But know that Sagittarius, she's sitting in what she thinks she's lost. So that is within you. You can regain everything once you come back into yourself, into alignment with yourself, your heart, your soul. All right, tell me about this loss. You definitely have important choices and decisions to make. There is movement forward necessary, and I see that your direction is in a positive way. You have positive envisions, positive hopes, dreams. I see. So, I feel like Sagittarius, you may have, you've come into your own powered strength, but maybe this is still part of your ego that you're getting a lesson on, trying to move forward too fast, which then leads us to skipped steps, trying to like race through it all. And now the universe is coming in and really having a talk with you right now. Your higher self is somehow getting through to you or showing you what you need to see. So pay attention. Pay attention to every experience, every person that comes into your life, everything that is said, everything that is unsaid, and most important, everything that is felt. Sagittarius, you are on this bridge between your old past self and the new life that lies ahead of you. You do have support. These angels are like, right this way, just keep walking towards the light, keep walking towards the light. Don't doubt it. And there will be trickster energy around you that is trying to get you to doubt it. It's going to try to pull you back into your old way of perceiving, your old way of being, your old way of thinking. Don't fall for it. Don't take the bait. But recognize when that happens, so that going forward, we always will have forces and energies trying to pull us in the wrong direction. But this is where we use our senses, our intuition, our discernment, how we feel, always and forever. Try not to make all your decisions based off of the mind, which is still conditioned and programmed and easily swayed at times by others' opinions or your old opinions, your all the parts within yourself. We have the inner protector and the inner critic and the inner child who's afraid and the inner child who's angry. You got to check with all of your parts. Make sure all of your parts are on board before you make a big choice or decision in life. And first and foremost, get to know all those parts of yourself. Do your shadow work. Understand all the aspects that are within you, that we aren't just one consciousness. We have all these split consciousnesses within us from childhood on up. That is part of the human journey. And there's some that we hide from ourselves, there's some we've forgotten or we just didn't even realize, but there are people and other aspects of life that reflect to us those parts of ourselves in a much more intense way, but it's to get your attention if you're aware of it. Spiritual strength. So whatever's going on, whatever the universe is bringing into your world right now, it's trying to show you that it's the way you're perceiving things. When you change the way you see the world around you changes. So instead of seeing things in a dark, gloomy, scary, everybody's out to get me and I'm not trusting any of it and I'm doubting everything, change your perception to something that is connected to the light, positivity, and you'll see all of a sudden everything seems different, feels different, looks different, acts different. This is definitely a lesson for you, Sagittarius. And the universe is working with you to assist you in changing your way of seeing this situation, thinking about this situation. But you have to go into the depths of your feelings. Yeah. You got to go into the depths of your feelings because you have these split energies within you that are not being recognized by you all the way, and you want to reconcile all of your parts, your shadow and your light side. Recognize and reconcile them. Bring all these parts together, the angry one, the fearful one, the inner protector, the inner critic, the judge and jury, and all these other things, and bring them into wholeness. Understand where they came from, where they developed from. Childhood, look into your childhood, your past, and understand. And that will really start to help you snap into a new perspective, a higher perspective. Bottom of the deck is Page of Inspiration. Yeah, I feel like Sagittarius, whatever happened in the beginning was exciting and colorful and had you inspired. And you felt that energy and you're going with it. And then there were this challenge that was really helping you strip away something that you're not going to need going forward. Someone, something, a way of being. And it did cause you a lot of pain. But try not to race through this part of the journey where you're really truly learning about your parts, about all of your inner parts, about yourself, so that you can have them all come back into alignment with yourself. You can be whole once again. Feel grounded, stable, and at home within yourself. Embody all of that. Let's get some advice for you, Sagittarius, from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. And most likely you're also feeling some of the collective grief. We all are. Don't let that sway you in a negative direction or a direction of doubt as well. Be mindful who you talk to, who you share your story with right now while you're going through the healing process. You want to find positive people in your life who will listen and not really try to dictate or direct you in maybe a way or direction that is not the direction that you're supposed to go in. That's for somebody. Those are also lessons and tests. We've all had them. Like, why did I listen to Sally? I don't know. I wasn't trusting myself, and I listened to Sally instead, and she really, I got a lesson in that, whatever it is. The universe works in mysterious ways, but it's always to bring us back to the exact same lesson that we're meant to learn. Sometimes we resist it, sometimes we run from it, sometimes we shove our head in the sand and try to pretend like it's not happening. But until we're open to what the universe is putting down for us, we just give ourselves more and more suffering until we surrender to it. It's painful at first, sure, but once you surrender to it, you're like, why didn't I do this sooner? I am protected. I am loved. I am cared for. This was trying to show me something else, and I was in my head. I doubted it. I didn't trust. So we have beautiful uncaging for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to read this from the book. Number 14. Also, just listening to the negative self-talk or the negative, the judge and jury in the mind. All right, beautiful uncaging. At this time, you're being called to assess where guilt is playing a part in your life. Recognize how it's affecting you and others and address it so you can release yourself from its grips. Guilt is a powerful emotional state capable of transforming difficult situations. It keeps you accountable for your actions when you've done something that causes harm. However, it can also feed a self-sabotaging cycle that fosters codependency and a distorted sense of personal power. Yeah, that's what I'm also picking up with this card. Okay, sorry. Self-blame can lead to behaviors that perpetuate low self-worth. Have you done or said something for which you need to make amends? Have you disregarded a boundary or broken a promise? Guilt can make you aware of potential ways you have given injury and show you how to redress the transgression. When you sincerely admit you were wrong and begin the process to fix it, this is an act of accountability, responsibility, and liberation. Take a moment now to consider when you have harmed others or yourself. This knowledge will free you from the story you tell about it, so you're able to connect with the truthful remorse. Now is the time for rigorous honesty as you take a self-inventory with a neutral state of mind. A good question to ask yourself now is why the guilt is there. You might be taking on a burden that is not even yours to carry. Pay attention, take action, and uncage yourself from the prison of your own making. Well, that makes total sense, Sagittarius. So I hope that this resonates for some of you or all of you. And if you like this video, please remember to click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for joining me, and take good care of yourself. Bye.